this is Shreedharan from 99 Workout Season 3. जैसा आपको पता है हम हर एक एपिसोड में आज तक नियरली आज 60 एपिसोड हो गए। इस बार मैं एक बहुत ही खास इंसान को मैं इस शो में ला रहा हूँ। उनके बारे में हम जरूर जानना चाहेंगे क्योंकि उनकी जर्नी बहुत एक्सक्लूसिव है। ये जर्नी क्या है हम पता करेंगे जस्ट एक सेकंड में। So please introduce my special guest today who's right behind me. That's Madhan Shreedharan from Chennai.
Hi,
so it's been an honor to have you here. You know, we just happened to meet up and इनकी कहानी बहुत ही अद्भुत है। हम will have a seat and then we'll take this further, right?
Yes.
I mean, my audience really wants to know how a guy from a corporate world is into competing as well. ये compete भी करते हैं, हम पता करते हैं इनसे कि ये कैसे बैलेंस करते हैं। Yes, Madhan, please, why don't you just have a seat there? We are in a beautiful terrace in Mumbai actually, and it's been a lot of fun because we were shooting for a calendar as well, and I had this opportunity to feature Madhan in that calendar. So Madhan, 99 Workouts is all about people who follow different professions but take out time for exercise. Madhan, I believe you are an HR with World Bank. Okay, that's like a pretty big profile if I'm not wrong. So how do you manage your HR activity, and I believe you're competing also. So how do you manage time?
So thank you, Tushar, for giving me this opportunity. And first, I would like to also talk about 99 Workouts. I've seen, I've also heard about it a lot, and I'm very happy that I'm getting featured in this. And it's a very great pleasure and honor to meet you and also be part of this calendar shoot. This is an exciting journey for me, a different phase. So coming to your question on HR and bodybuilding. I would always say, I do both these professions at ease. I enjoy doing both these professions. I have 15 years of experience in the HR fraternity. Started in recruitment, and today I support the World Bank office, Chennai, managing all the HR portfolio. And apart from this, competing is also my passion. It's been like 4 or 5 years I've been competing. I've won titles in South India and Chennai, and recently I won a national level gold medal in men's physique and silver in bodybuilding, and I've placed 6th in one of the national level competition, and next month I'm competing at the national level for pro card event. So it's all about how you plan your day, how you enjoy your passion and your work. Everybody, without a passion, it's going to be very difficult because sometimes your work will be monotonous, Monday. You will not be able to focus, but right. This gives you more drive.
So tell me, Madhan, one thing is, as an HR, because you're such a good-looking man, such a handsome man. Behind that formal shirt is an amazing physique to die for. So tell me, Madhan, do you look into when a candidate walks into for an HR job as a profile? Do you also look into his personality and whether he works out something? Are you biased towards it?
Not really, but I will say a small example how it happened to me in my life. When I was entering for a campus interview, I saw a beautiful HR who came in for a campus interview. He was well dressed up, he was having, I don't know whether he's a bodybuilder, but he was well dressed up, When you look at people, you will always say, okay, this guy is really groomed well, he's a professional. Okay, so on those aspects we will see how you carry yourself, your body language, you represent, people, your eye-to-eye contact, right. And when you're facing the audience. Today you might be a person who is starting a career. After 2-3 years you have to lead a team and you have to grow in your career. So how you are representing yourself, that is the most important thing.
You're watching 99 Workouts Season 3 with me and Madhan. Madhan is from Chennai and he's an HR with World Bank. Madhan, I believe you had one very fantastic article which came. Can you just share something about this article which came in the World Bank? Something. Just share something about that.
So it was really an inspiring article. My corporate communications team, helped me to come out of this article. It's like how a person can balance, his work life as well as passion, succeed in his profession as well as also in his passion. If you see, I've won, I've got several awards in World Bank, for doing extra mile of work. Okay. At the same time, during this pandemic, all these happened in the pandemic. So I've also grabbed a gold medal and a silver medal. Okay, so both these things how someone can manage, and I prepare my own meal. I can't ask my family to do all 6 meals in a day. So I prepare my own diet. I go to gym religiously. I spend time in doing cardio. When somebody is competing, it takes so much of hard work, dedication, because you need to shed water. 3 days you can't be with water, and you have to deplete everything. So they want to showcase how inspiring it is for the other staff member and what made you to go to that level. It is all about planning and planning a day prior. Let it be your profession, passion, anything else.
So आपने सुना कि मैं इन्हें क्यों फीचर किया हूँ. The reason behind it is he has won awards in his work side, as well as he's stood and won awards in bodybuilding as well, and he's been balancing both. We keep on saying, most of the people, the whole idea behind 99 workouts is people like you, who are busy with your corporate world. Of course, if you win an award in the corporate world, I'm sure you're working quite a lot. And we had this pandemic journey as well. Your work didn't stop, and then you're continuing this workout. So how do you find time? I want you to convey to my audience that how do you find time when you're working as an HR with World Bank and doing your diet? आपने भी सुना कि he makes 6 meals on his own. I mean, we have excuses, but we have a live example of a guy who is handling everything. So, what made you get into bodybuilding? I mean, that there's so much dedication involved.
So, when I used to go for gym for more than 10-12 years, and when I started seeing this bodybuilding competition, I was super impressed. I went to US once for my official trip. I spent money to go to a national level or the international level event, and just saw them competing. And when you look at these people, you will always be seen as a different person. Okay?
Right.
You will not stand among the crowd.
Right.
You are a unique person in the crowd.
Right.
So I wanted to get that feel, and by basically by nature, I'm more interested in this bodybuilding field. I thought, okay, let me just go extra mile.
Right.
That's when I started this journey before 5 years, and it was very positive for me. I started competing and getting that.
So Madhan, tell me something. Does bodybuilding, having a good physique, wearing a formal shirt, does it make you more confident at work as well?
Yes, very much. I've received this feedback from my current organization, the previous organizations. A lot of people have told me, when I go in front of the people, or when I stand in front of people, they say like, okay, more than you speak, your body language, the way you stand, that shows so much of confidence. Okay, and I never been like standing like this. Okay, I always stand, and it's like always go guns blazing.
Right.
That is how
Right.
you represent your body, because when you take care of your body, okay, your mind, your soul, energy, everything gets out of it. And when people say they don't have time, that's kind of excuse you give. Definitely a person can find 1 hour in a day for them to do something on their own. It can be bodybuilding, fitness, any type of fitness. But if somebody is not taking care of their body well at this point in time, definitely they are going to spend so much of time resting or recovering in the future.
Right.
I think it's better to spend 1 hour every day rather than spending most of the hours in future.
Right. So Madhan, tell me, I want you to answer this. You're the right example for this. People say bodybuilders are dumb. They're just physically, they look very strong, but internally they're actually very emotional, and they're actually very dumb. No brawn. I mean, there's only brawn, no brains, or something like that. It used to be, what you're going to the gym and lifting, dumbbells. But here we are having a HR who's handling the World Bank. So, what do you have to say on this?
I think like you said, I'm an example. the role, the portfolio, whatever I'm handling now or the previous one, okay, it's going to be very difficult. In my previous company, I used to head recruitment for pan-India level. So I travel, every weekend for the interviews. I sit in the interview panel. Taking a candidate, for the position is not an easy task, okay, because I need to do, I need to be very strong in that, and I need to do justice to my role, okay. So if I'm assessing somebody, okay, then I need to apply my thoughts and mind, and a lot of psychological thoughts behind it. Okay, why I'm taking this person? I just can't go, take a person. So both my, mind and my body is active. Okay? And when I'm, completely, enjoying what I'm doing as a passion, as bodybuilding, okay, there is a clear peace of mind for my work. Okay? So when I go there, okay, I enjoy my work. And every day people will say like, okay, after 6:30, 7 o'clock, oh, I need to go back home. Okay, there's so much of pending things. No, I don't do that. Oh, I'm going for my gym. Okay, it's 7:30. Okay, or 6:30. I am going for my gym. That drives me. Okay, the next day when I wake up, okay, I need to work. Okay, if I'm going to complete my work on time, accurate, if my boss is happy, my organization is happy, then I'll go at peace to the work.
Wow. My last question to you is, India is a developing country, everyone says that the GDP is going very high and things like that. Where is the Indian fitness industry going according to you?
You must have seen, what is happening right now in the Indian fitness industry. There is a lot of, pro athletes from, international are saying, okay, there are, hidden talents in India. There are so much of pro bodybuilders in India. Why are they not competing in the Olympia stage or in, any of the bigger stages? Okay, today, if you see Sheru Classic, okay, and IHF Olympia. Our Indian guy, won pro card. Right. There are so many pro cards, and next to Olympia, India is the one which is hosting the biggest event. Okay? Right. And you must have seen, so many guys are coming on. Right. But where are this talent going? I think the connect is important. Right. And now that our social media and everything is open, so people are watching. Okay, so all the hidden talents, will be taken to the next level. Okay? We are going to set the expectation. I'm pretty sure the next 5 years. In the Olympia lineup, there will be a lot of Indian athletes standing. Right. At least 50% of the Indian athletes will be standing. Right.
So rightly summed up by Madhan, that the future of Indian fitness industry is really bright. And please do keep watching 99 Workouts. Season 3 is of course very interesting. And I wish Madhan a very bright future. And we are getting to 2022. And I wish him a lot of success in his work, as well as his future in bodybuilding, which is taken as a passion. Keep watching 99 Workouts, because we have interesting guests coming in all the time, and the next one is also going to be really special. Thank you so much.